Is Clint Dempsey the greatest American soccer player of all time?
Well, I think you can put Mia Hamm higher than Clint Dempsey. So if we're just talking male, he is certainly in that top three. You're going to have, someone like Landon Donovan. I always said when people ask me about these rankings is that if I needed a goal scored in a World Cup final, I would go to Landon Donovan. But if I needed someone to have my back in a bar, I'm going with Clint Dempsey. And that's not to take anything away from him as an incredible soccer player, but his grittiness, his no nonsense approach. He was a player that you wanted to pick on your team because he wanted to win. Was he the most refined player? No, but in that grittiness, there was just an incredible beauty that each and every time you saw him play, the potential for something magical to happen and something you hadn't seen before existed. And that for me is the definition of a star. Ultimately, when I think about Clint Dempsey, I think about a guy who persevered through difficulties at the beginning of his career and came out on top and was successful over in Europe, was successful for the national team, was successful back domestically, and ultimately I think changed the way we look at American players. He, for lack of a better phrase, and this is what Bruce Arena said about him, he tries shit. You can bleep that out if you want, but it's the best description I think anybody can have for him, because as an American player, to have not just the ability, but the audacity and the courage to do things that others couldn't even imagine, that's wonderful for him, and I think it enabled a future generation to be able to say, you know what, Clint Dempsey tries stuff, I can do stuff, and it's okay to try stuff, even if you make a mistake in this beautiful game that is part of being creative and being artistic. And I think he brought art to the game as an American player and for an American generation.